We're going to find the equation of a line in this short video. So we've already talked about how in order to find the equation of a line we need two things. We need to find the gradient or the slope, and we've discovered how to find the gradient of a line using rise over run. And we also have to find the value of this y-intercept here. And there's a couple of ways that we can do that. So I'm going to show you using a few examples. Okay, here's an example. It's a line. It goes through the y-axis at -4 and the x-axis at -2. So there's enough information there to find the two things that we're looking for. First of all, we can find the gradient, and we're going to do that using the 2 points that we have. So the 2 points are -2, 0 and 0, -4. Okay, so because I have 2 points, I can use my lovely formula for gradient, which is, if you remember, it is m gradient equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in other words, the difference between the two y's divided by the difference between the two x's. So let's name our points. I'm going to call this first point point 1. So this will be x1 here, and this will be y1. And this is the second point, so this will be x2, and this will be y2. It's hard to write on the laptop, so I'll try and do it quickly as I can. That'll be x1, and this will be y1, because they're the x and y coordinates of the first point. This will be x2, and this will be y2. Sorry about the mess. Okay, so when I go to my formula now, I can say it's equal to y2, so y2 is -4, minus y1, so that's 0, and these are divided by x2, so that's 0, minus x1, which is -2, so minus -2. So on the top there we've got -4 minus 0 is just -4, divided by 0 minus a -2, so +2, so that is just +2. So -4 divided by 2 is -2. So there's our gradient of our point there. And as we said before, the y-intercept is easily visible from the graph here. So my y-intercept is equal to -4 here. So the equation of my line, nice and easy, is equal to y equals m, my gradient, which I've worked out is -2, times my x variable, and then I add my y-intercept, which is -4. So there's the formula of this line here, y equals -2x minus 4. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. Let's have a look at this one here. Find the equation of the line which has a gradient of 1/3 and passes through the point 9, 2. So we're given the gradient, that's nice and easy. If I wanted to, I could start writing up my formula. It's going to look like this. Y is equal to 1/3 times x plus something that I don't know yet, which in class we've been calling b. I notice in the textbook they call it c. It really doesn't matter. So I've got my formula, y equals 1/3 x plus the y-intercept, which I don't know yet. So how am I going to find the y-intercept? Well, one way I can do it is using this point here, the point 9, 2. I know that this point is on the line because the question has told me that it passes through the point 9, 2. So I can substitute these values of this point here into my nearly complete formula, and let's see what happens. So we're going to... So substituting 9, 2 into the formula y equals 1/3 x plus b. That gives me 2 here. I've put the 9 and the 2 in blue so we can see. 2 equals 1/3 times 9. I've used a dot because it would have been too confusing if I'd used an x, because we've got the x up there. So 1/3 times 9 plus my b, which I still don't know. Then I begin to notice it taking shape. I've got 2 on this side still, but when I look on the right hand side, what's 1/3 of 9? That's just going to be 3 plus, and I'm still left with the plus b there. So to find b, all I need to do is subtract 3 from both sides, so I'm left with b is equal to -1. In other words, 3 plus -1 is equal to 2. -1. So I now have all the information that I need to write out my formula in full. I have the gradient, which was given to me, and I have the y-intercept, and it's -1. So my formula now is y is equal to 1/3 times x minus 1. Okay, you go and have a go now. We're going to do exercise 4G on page 231 of your textbooks. Good luck, have fun.